What is up? Welcome to FL Manager again. Thing with a whole new concept that I've had in my head for about 3 months and have only had the motive to do it now. It doesn't involve those drivers. Actually, I need to load the save as we speak about it. Right there, 1 versus 100. We're gonna take a lonely 1 rated driver and see if we can beat someone that costs 110 million every single season. Which is incredibly going to be hard. I'm actually going to do this, because why not? And have completely random everything. Vegas is now a sprint race. Austria stays as one. So does Texas. Spain's a sprint race. Australia, Abu Dhabi's not the last track. The last track's Imola. We'll just save it. Overwrite that. We are just going to skip through all this. We don't need to do any of this. I'll just see you once we get probably a couple days into the new safe. Okay, so we have made it to sponsored negotiation time. We're just gonna show development rates on max, so training, mentality, got them on wet track. We're not really doing any of this. I think there is kind of like a glitch. How long do these guys have left in their car? He's got 3 years. Oh wow, okay, yeah, they're never gonna be used, so they're gonna change this guy's vote. Oh. Okay, so that changes everything. We're going to focus these two on car development because we desperately need it. 80 Ray, we have a lot of contracts running out as well. We actually didn't design anything for the car, which might come back to haunt us. 33 days, so I don't think it actually changed by much. But it's nice to have some sort of balance. We're just gonna set everything to like something like this. Mainly what I want. Keep everything in the blue. 28 days, that doesn't really go down by much. But most of the time in the underfloor. This is kind of the boring process. I won't probably show this for the rest of the career. Skip all this part out. Mainly just, it'll be me mainly jumping from race to race and the odd update on the driver. Mostly because we have got a long road ahead of us. As I almost choke. Yeah. Oh, I can't really say that. We'll do rushed on that one. 24 days. So first parts. I mean they're both level 3. They should be fine. The main thing is getting Race Simulator done. And I think that is pretty much it. We'll do sponsor objective, and then I have a look. Ooh. I don't want a lot of engagement, but I need the most amount of money up front. Should help. Yeah, do that. Driver development. Yeah, should be fine. Good. It doesn't matter. Perfect. The one World Drivers Champion is now going to be underway. Now, most of the stuff is just gonna go to this guy. I don't really mind him having a drop in performance. He is 100 rating. Doesn't make a difference. Yeah, we'll see you at the start of Britain in a couple of seconds. Now, we're most likely never going to show qualifying. And we'll just be going straight into the race, focusing on the 100 rating driver for the first season. Because frankly, let's be honest, if the 1 overall rating driver gets points, best believe I will be talking about it. Don't fight teammate, let him through now, sir. Kinda forgot to put them out in the right order. And that's the struggles of a 1 overall rate he didn't even make.
Along the straights.
You can see the
brakes couldn't cope.
the name. So my half is, here is the actual question: is Haas in the bright white? No. So we could actually keep going. 25 flat. You know, Neiman's not doing too bad. This is probably the speed we're going to be going at for the whole first season. Because why not? 13 seconds back is his teammate. Seaver, can you flip and stop spinning? North, okay. North's still way faster. 52% of one set of tires. Oh my gosh. That's embarrassing. We'll let him go out one more lap for the lols. I don't want to go on board. He is going to be a national safety hazard. He could get kicked out of the sport. What? Oh, he's only he's only 3 seconds back, actually. That's a pretty good lap. That's actually an amazing lap. Neeson stays B5. You know, that's a decent first session for the lowest driver in the history of Formula 1. Dead last, but only 2/10 off Guan Yu Zhou in the Sauber. Good job in the first race of the season, sir. Alright, we'll just skip straight to the race pretty much. With a 1 overall rated driver, we're gonna go on board with the guy. This is how bad a 1 rated driver is getting off the line, folks.
And away we go.
Oh my gosh. 1.6 seconds back. Track conditions to dry. It's a wet. Oh, it's okay. So it's gonna be dry around lap 40. Hold on. Did the softs even make it to lap 40? I actually need a test. I actually need to look at this with this guy. He could actually go. He can actually go aggressive. We be ready for slicks, Saber. Unfortunately, buddy, you're gonna be sitting near the back the entire race. Okay, Nielsen, he's not really doing much. I'm actually gonna tell him to conserve for a bit, just because why not? We're probably gonna be cutting in and out whenever Sieber here makes a mistake. Never mind, Logan Sargent makes the first mistake. Right as I speak. Right as I speak. He makes it. He spun. He spun. Let's see that in an instant replay. Oh.
That's the moment they lose.
Aww. That's gonna be happening so much throughout this first season. So our first full season is gonna be hoping that Nielsen, our star boy, can do very, very good and kind of fly the flag for our very poorly managed team. So yeah, any more instances, we'll probably throw a bit of action for Nielsen's way, just because why not? Nice to show a credit driver like he just got past Hamilton. Yeah, we'll be cutting in and out of this race, which looks like Saber is going to be getting lapped a good couple of times. How fun! We're going to cherish this moment because this is the first step in his long, long road to beating the man currently in 5th, his teammate. He is about to get lapped by his teammate. How wonderful. Clean, clean lap. First of many laps by from his own teammate. But surely it won't last for too long. We are doing the wet track thing, so we are getting his accuracy and control to a decent level before anything else happens. We're 27 laps in, so we're flying through this race. He hasn't made an incident since that spin, but he is going to be lapped by everyone. And he's kind of just loving life right now, as you would, being a 1 overall rated in the best tier of motorsport. We have, I think, 10 laps to the rain stop, so we'll be able to go soft in a minute. So they're putting on some heat in the tires. The tires kinda needed it. A little bit of a wake-up call. Drop them back down again. Probably get away with going neutral the remaining of this race. For having the 7th quickest car on the grid, I'm not doing too bad. But yeah, Sieber is now being lapped quite a margin. Is the rain drying quick enough for me to warrant a pit stop? No. But we will pit at the end of this lap for both of our drivers. Actually, no, we're going to pit on the mediums for him. Yep. Pit on the mediums for him just so he makes it to the end of the race. Hey, 2.5. Nice. I'm actually going to keep those on that. And he'll make it to the end.
That's a slow pit stop there.
Oh, God.
And here we've got a yellow flag.
What has happened to your said rear? Don't. Right, Ricardo, what the hell were you at? A 95 rated driver would go flat out and not take the fastest lap of the race. 29.3 points, but disappointment on one side of the garage, since the garage I kinda cared about. Now, Nielsen, carry us to points for the rest of the season. You might do us proud. Okay. 3rd race of the season. Jeddah. Obviously, we randomized the entire grid, so for the season. Last race was Montreal, and Saber, we simulated that race, and Saber might have crashed out. He did grow to 2 rating in terms of overall. He has about 4 accuracy, 3 adaptability, and 2 smoothness. Such a beautiful driver. I may say, the way he can just ethically glow through. I'm now dreading this race. Because, obviously, of his overall. And the fact that he has somehow managed to crash and cause himself to DNF out of one race. And the other race was for having a broken rear wing. And for safety reasons, Saber, you are not coming out of the pits ever again. You're doing 1 lap. And you're just gonna go very slowly. And this is how we are going to do stuff. Because I do not trust that man out on this racetrack, especially around a circuit like this. It's not fun. It's just not fun. 5 seconds seems very kind. That's the possible slowest he can go. Trust me, he is going on the slowest pace possible. We have put our boy all the way in the back
Lights out, and away we go.
on a strategy of don't do anything stupid. So we have, that's the strategy we put him on. And that is just how we're gonna have him control this entire race. Meanwhile, we're gonna do a two-stop. We're gonna be very aggressive with our driver up here at the top, fighting a Ferrari on a set of mediums. Wonderful. How beautiful. Pretty much. He's doing a one-stop. We're just trying to make sure he gets to the end of the race so that if there is contact, he should be fine. Actually, we're probably going to just tell him to just avoid the curves. Just goes a little bit faster. Probably going to have to conserve. And do that. Go a little bit lighter on his tires. But it might actually help him in the long run. Because his tire tends to come straight back down. He'll start gaining tire life. God's sake. 30% gearbox. 30 flipping percent gearbox. He's crashed. He's binned it. He's binned it. He's just... He's lost a suspension, rear wing, front wing chassis.
Sex, there's been a crash.
How the hell? See, he's crashed by driving on the track. We're gonna have to pit for hards. I'm gonna play it safe. Pit for hards. Pit for hards. No safety car restart. Nothing spectacular. What the hell has just happened? Okay, Mr. Alexander Torpedo Albon. We'll still stick in the hearts.
After a pause in this race, we are all set and ready.
Alright. If Saber just stayed alive. Someone else crashed instead of Saber to cause that safety car. We'd be loving life right now. Okay, we're the highest running hard tire now. Oh, lovely. Alright. Alright. This is all we get. Oh my god.
There's a yellow flag.
He literally could have been such a high place. Very, very hard. Okay, V7 for Nymeth. Not the greatest, not the worst. Seaver, why'd you have to crash? We would have had a chance. We would have had a chance. You ruined everything.
As always, though.
Could have got more money. Should have got more money from that. We're fourth in the drivers at least. Or the constructors. Best of the rest. Let's go. You know, we're going to be showing this. Here's the driver development schedule. You know, just a quick little thing, nothing too long. You can see what we're focusing on. We're focusing on smoothness, adaptability, it's accuracy, and I believe control, but they haven't upgraded control yet. It's just been accuracy, adaptability, and a tiny, tiny bit of smoothness. Alrighty. Final qualifying for this episode. Round number 6. Obviously, last time you seen Seaver, Pete was in a wall, crashed out in Saudi. He then broke his gearbox in the sprint race in Texas, and then destroyed his other gearbox pretty much, and caused us to fix 5 different parts in space of 2 races in 1 race week. Meanwhile, Nielsen got 10 points, 6 in the sprint, 4 in the race. Then Nielsen got a couple extra points. I think it was 5 in total in the next sprint race, which was in Spain, obviously. And this man, the man in P21 that's out on track, Mr. Seaver, didn't finish dead last because other people retired and we finally got money from him. Because he actually didn't make a single incident the entire race. Finally, he's actually able to drive an F1 car. He's now level 3 out of 100. He's got 4 on smoothness, 4 on control, 4 on adaptability, and 6 on accuracy. Because as you do, gotta even your stats out on the ones you're being trained. Yep, Bahrain GP, P9. One-stop strategy we're opting for Nielsen, because obviously he has 100 smoothness. And this man, don't mind the 3-stop strategy. It will be a 2-stop, maybe an attempt at 1-stop. We're just going to tell him to. Minor front wing damage.
Lewis Hamilton involved in that.
Oh god, what have you done now? Ignore. Great. That makes that one-stop strategy a lot harder. Wonderful. Huh. I mean, it's minor front wing damage. So it's not the end of the world. We can't just run it and hope for the best. Why does everything have to happen, huh? We've had 3 crashes from our very low overrated overall driver. And now we have front wing damage from lap 1 because Hamilton wanted to try and send it down the inside. He's scared now. We're the only one in the top, or actually one of the only drivers to be on the mediums in general, so we're never going to pull away. So we might as well just save ERS. Stay behind Hamilton. You know what? Multiple cars crashed.
We've got an incident here, and as I understand it,
Who has crashed? It's Russell. Came out the pits with an Aston Martin. Yeah, that's a bit of damage. I would be like that too. So who was that Aston Martin? It was Fernando Alonso, wasn't it? It was Fernando Alonso. Come on, Fernando.
Oh dear, that's not a good stop.
No, Sauber, you were doing such a good job. No, you were doing such a good job, man. Lost traction. Damn. I think Norris. Oh, Norris is already pitted. Holy crap. Leclerc's the only one that hasn't pitted. How much time do you lose if you pit? 23. We'd be ahead of George Russell. A little bit. Might as well have just pitted for a front wing. Russell's just pitted again. So we are 57 seconds back. A lot of time to gain. Sabre running wide.
And here we are at the final corner. Oh, and they need to be watching those track limits. That won't do the floor of the...
And the floor's fine. Yeah, it's still a temporary fault. It's not getting fixed though.
Now there's been an issue in the pits.
Hamilton's pitted and came out ahead of us. Literally, he is just ahead of us. Of course. Our luck. Doesn't look like it's a temporary thing for me. Boom!
Max Verstappen over the finish line
And just like that, P5 for our 100 rated driver. And 3 laps behind for a man who was going conserve that entire race. Pretty happy with that. He didn't finish last overall, and he didn't crash out. So we're making positive strides. Up 4 places, 10 more points. P7, we are now tied on points with Mercedes. I think it's because they've had a better, higher point scoring position. I think. I don't know how constructors fully work if you're tied on points, but we're down to 5th. But we literally, all we need to do is finish 9th, so we're fine for the season. So yeah. We're having a fun time. We're not having a fun time. We're having a very stressful time with a man who is unhappy that he's a free overall rated driver. And that's the first bit of damage. Whoops, wrong one. Side pods failed. Yeah, car. We don't worry about the car. We're looking more. This program is now 3 rated. Best news possible. That is the end of the episode. So, please leave a like. This is only a temporary thing until the new FIFA comes out, so don't be surprised if this starts slowing down in terms of productivity. And the calendar will be a lot shorter after the first season. We just need a bunch of growth. So I hope you all enjoy it, and I will see you next time. Peace.